So if you want to be a game developer or learn coding in general, then this video may help. Today I'll share how to learn coding fast with the help of AI. My name is Ajesh Nair and I'm a professional game developer, and I have a small game dev studio, and I have taught a lot of morons, interns. So I know the best path to learn coding, or I can say I know a lot of worst path to learn coding. So if someone wants to learn game dev programming with the help of AI, here is how we can do it. Step 1. Learning roadmap. Whatever engine or programming language you choose, the biggest mistake is to learn randomly. What I mean is, if you are learning C# and Unity, just learning the basics of Unity or choosing random tutorial videos is not good. It will take more time and you will not have a definite direction to go, and you will end up with certain tutorials which are harder than your current level and you will lose motivation to learn. So a better way is to create a structured learning program for yourself with the help of AI, customized for your requirements, your time, your availability. So let's say I want to learn Unity from scratch in 6 months, and I can give 3 hours a day for 5 days a week. So I gave the instruction to ChatGPT, and ChatGPT gave me an excellent roadmap. Covers most of the part of game development and it's really good. Now you can modify it accordingly. You can add more tutorials or more components of Unity. You can adjust the timings, increase or decrease as per your requirement. You can also refer to Unity Learn, which is an excellent online resource for learning Unity provided by Unity itself. After creating a good structured roadmap, we will go to the next step. Component based learning. So when you are asking AI, don't just ask like an idiot. So instead of asking AI what is NavMesh, ask what is NavMesh, how can it be used, how it actually works, pros and cons of NavMesh, when to use and when not to use. Instead of asking AI basic plain questions, ask elaborate deep questions to fully understand the concepts. That is called prompt engineering. You have to learn how to properly use AI. When I create AI images, I use this method. I try to understand the AI, how it works, how it communicates, what to ask, when it gets confused, all that stuff, and accordingly I use my prompts. So let's say I'm learning NavMesh. After learning the basics, I'll go more advanced into it. So I'll ask AI more questions. So let's say I ask what are the disadvantages of NavMesh, and it says that NavMesh cannot be altered dynamically, means changing it during runtime is not possible. So I'll ask more. So how can I create a NavMesh at runtime? So if AI is not providing proper answer, then I can search for the same question in the community forums, Reddit or similar websites. And then I'll go more in-depth explanation, solutions and workarounds. So that's how I can understand each concept deeply. Learning by doing. I'm a big believer of learning by doing. And also the best way to learn game dev is to actually create games. So once you understand the basics of coding and other important engine components, you should start creating. Small, simple, useless games will be perfect. Just a simple game and start creating it. It may seem very simple and useless, but once you start creating, trust me, you will come across various problems that you have never imagined. I remember I had a hard problem understanding how variables work when I was learning coding. I was 16, so don't judge me. But I was also making a game that time in GameMaker engine. So the game required a hell lot of variable uses. So while I was creating, I learned the majority basics of coding by simply trial and error method, and make games dedicated to a particular part. So if you have learned NavMesh, then make a game with NavMesh as a major game mechanics. If you have learned animation, then make an animation heavy game. Complex coding challenges. Once you have learned all the basics of coding and you have made a bunch of cool games of your own, now it's time to start complex coding. And I'll ask AI to share a coding challenge as per your current level, and we'll try to solve that. Here I asked AI to provide me a coding challenge related to for loops, and I have to do that several times with each coding fundamentals and Unity components to get a proper understanding. And once you complete the challenge, or let's say you fail to complete it, ask AI to assist you. If you complete the challenge, share the code with AI and ask him to rank your code's quality, and ask him where you can correct or improve the code, about your code structuring skill, and if you are stuck somewhere, ask for hints instead of directly getting the solution. Treat him like a real human teacher and trust me, it will work. I asked AI to rate my code out of 10 and still worthy. Publish a game. It may seem similar to point 3, but it is not. During that phase, we were just playing around with games. So creating basic and simple incomplete games where you could start and stop at any game in between, no pressure, it was a learning process. But at this point, decide a game to make and stick with it. Release it to any public platform, Play Store, App Store or even Steam. Plan out a decent idea, use a pre-made or free assets and create a simple small game. Don't try to make a AAA or MMORPG game. Select a simple idea, complete the game, add all the basic stuff like UI, menu, save everything and just upload it. Don't expect any results, you are still in a learning phase, and after you release, you will realize how much you have learned. Because game dev is not just making game, it is much more than that. You will only learn that if you fully publish a game. Once you do that, simply keep repeating it. Find ideas, make a good game and increase your level one by one, and in no time, actually a lot of time, you will be a good game developer. All the best. I hope this video helps you. If you need any further assistance or if you have any question, you can contact me in my Discord server where we discuss game dev related interesting stuff. So hit that like button, subscribe and head to my Discord for more. See you soon.